So hey everyone, I'm here today to do an unboxing of the Magic Bullet Mini. So excited to get this. You might call me a NutriBullet nerd. I use it like every day. My husband uses it, my daughter uses it. We make shakes, we make protein blasts, all kinds of good stuff. And I also use it to make some sauces and things, but I thought this would be better. This would be much better because it's smaller. I don't need a ton of sauce. So today I'm going to open this up and we're going to see what's in there. I had to go to a couple different stores before I could find it, but I did find, oh, tape's a little tricky. Don't try this at home, folks. There we go, I got it. I had to go to a couple different stores to get it, but I think I got a pretty good deal. I found this one at Walmart. I do believe it was $22.96 or something like that. It was like $23 plus tax. So very excited. When I got there, I was like, yes, it's there on the shelf. I was so excited. Looks like we have the rings. And look how cute this is. So cute, so tiny. Just perfect. Like I guess if you were making like baby food too, that would be a good one. They have a baby bullet, but if you have this one, not sure why you would need that one. Okay, here we have the cup with the itty bitty blade. Look how cute that is. A lot smaller than the NutriBullet blade, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so I'm very interested in what comes in. Oh, here it is. Brand new. Very exciting. The Magic Bullet is so tiny. They say that you can travel with this too, so that would be awesome. All right, so we have the Magic Bullet. Look how tiny that is inside. Right. The blade goes on the cup, and then the cup goes on the bullet, and has those 3 little tabs, which I'm not gonna lie, on my first NutriBullet, get you a good shot of that. On my first NutriBullet cup, I guess I didn't press down correctly, and I broke one of the tabs off, and that pretty much renders your cup useless, so don't do that. As you can see here, it has 3 little spots where the 3 little tabs go, and then you would push it down and turn it, lock it in place, or you can just push it down the pulse. And that's how they work. So I'm very excited to get this washed up and make some dressing. Okay, so as I was unboxing, I put this aside, but this comes with a warranty registration, and then it also comes with a little mini recipe book and how to use book. So this is really helpful for newbies to the Magic Bullet or to NutriBullet or any kind of bullet. So it has some recipes in here. It has like frappe, how to make a veggie omelet, different smoothie ideas if you're just starting out. And also I really wanted it for the sauces. So it does have a pesto. Oh, I just made some pesto the other day. So that's exactly what I wanted this, because this is a more perfect size for 1 or 2 people to make a pesto. Guacamole, hummus, salsa, so this is awesome for the sauces, and that's what I really wanted the Magic Bullet for. So hey, one thing I do want to mention, because as I said before, I'm a NutriBullet nerd, is that I have the NutriBullet, it's a 900 series. It's really heavy as compared to this little guy, for sure. I'm sure it's much more powerful. But just to give you an idea of the cup size, like this is the tall cup for the NutriBullet, and this is the tall cup for the Magic Mini. So there's a big difference there. And also, here's another one of the cups as well for the NutriBullet. So if you're making something for a group of people, you know, your family, you have a couple friends over, you want to make up some drinks or something, then this is probably the way to go. I do believe they sell these for about $80 now. I think this one was about $100, and this was the one that got me on my healthy life journey. So that's a story for another video that I'll share with you sometime. But if you're just doing something small, like you want some sauces or some hummus, I think this is the way to go. And it does actually say on here the max fill line. So this is where you can fill too. Don't, you know, in the pictures, I know a lot of times on the box, yeah, they show it all the way to the top. You can't do that. The blades don't have anywhere to spin. Oh, speaking of blades, here's an idea. Okay, so here's your Magic Mini blade, and here's your NutriBullet blade. They definitely are different. So I am very curious to see how this one is gonna hold up because I'm so used to using this one every day. So let's see. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna test out my Magic Bullet Mini with my honey mustard dressing. Now, since we're doing this together, I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna wing it. All right, so we put some oil in there, some apple cider vinegar. I don't know how much vinegar you like. Pinch of salt. And then mustard. Decent amount of mustard. Excuse me. And then some honey, same thing. Decent amount of honey. Also, I like to add some water to this just to make it a little bit thinner because this will make it pretty thick. Okay, so we're gonna add some water, but I do see the fill line. We're getting close to the fill line. Hopefully these are the right combinations. And are we plugged in? Yes, we're plugged in. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. Let's see how it goes. Not too loud. That was pretty good. It's not very loud at all. The honey does have a tendency to get stuck, so I want to give it a little shake to see if it'll come down. Okay, so of course the honey is giving me a little bit of a hard time, but it does that anyway. And when you shake it up in the fridge, it'll be fine. So there we go. I have some honey mustard dressing. That was so easy, so quick. I think I really like it. I am gonna test it out again with something a little bit stronger, make a pesto or hummus. Maybe I'll make a hummus because I've been wanting to make some chocolate hummus, and then I'll get back to you with that one. All right, so now I'm gonna try another recipe. Like I said, I'm just gonna kind of wing it because we're just testing out the NutriBullet and it's not really a recipe video. So I'm going to make a chocolate hummus. Oh, that may be too much. Where's my fill line? You really only make a little bit. Oh, if that's my fill line, that's gonna be too much. So I guess I'm just making a little bit. Okay, so put the main ingredient in hummus is chickpeas, so it should be okay. I'm supposed to add some tahini. So I'll just throw some tahini in there. Oh, this isn't actually tahini. I don't really love tahini, so I use sun butter instead. I'm hoping that'll be enough. Okay, and then we need some cacao powder because it's going to be the chocolate hummus. Definitely want to be chocolatey. A pinch of salt. I guess we could add a dash of maple syrup. I don't want to add too much. I don't want it to be too sweet. And then some vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract if you have that. Okay. So you just use tiny little quantity. Oh. Okay, that may be more than I wanted to use. But you just use tiny little quantities because it's a tiny little cup. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to get it moving, I guess. I guess you could add more, we'll see. All right, and then I'll put the blade on. Such a cute little blade. And we'll see how it goes. I guess I'll kind of shake it down to the bottom. There's not much liquid in there. Not sure how it's gonna go, so let's give it a try. Okay, so it does seem like it's kind of getting stuck a little bit. It doesn't look like it's totally mixed up. I do find with my other NutriBullet that it needs to have a little bit more liquid. So you can see it's not totally mixed up, and it's supposed to be pretty thick, but I think we can add a little bit more water to get this moving. I like to use my chocolate hummus on apples, like I dip it in apples, but you can use it really whatever you want. All right, let's give it a try again, see if it works. I mean, it's definitely moving better now because there's a lot more liquid in there. Still some it's getting stuck on the side. I bet that's the tahini. So you might have to go in there and scrape it. Okay. Looks like it mixes pretty well. Ooh, look at that. So it looks pretty good. Worked pretty well. You just need to have a certain amount of liquid in here. And there might be like a little tahini on the side that's not, or sun butter on the side that's not mixed. But it looks like it did a pretty good job. I mean, it's pretty well blended and all that. And then it's just, you know, enough for, you know, one serving or one person, or depending on how much you eat. 2 people. Guess I should taste it too, see how it is. Not bad, needs more chocolate. Always needs more chocolate. I'm gonna add some more chocolate to this, and then I think it's gonna be perfect. But all in all, I think this mini magic bullet is definitely awesome. I would totally recommend it. Especially for the price, $23 plus tax, like why wouldn't you get it? So thank you for joining me on Barb's Healthy Life today for an unboxing, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to tap that bell to get all the notifications for Barb's Healthy Life.